All right, we came back into the darkness. I have run amok all over the floor, and I found so much cool shit, and I got a souvenir for myself already. And now we are watching them set up. So they've got this big area right here.
Oh, yeah. Baby.
Woo! Ow! And it looks like we're about to watch some real special things happening right now, so. I am so intrigued on what's about to happen.
How's everybody doing today? You guys ready for a show? You guys can get out of there. Come on.
I love this stuff. Love, love, love it. Love it.
Oh, there's a like a drag queen gremlin pinion.
Oh my goodness. I am like, this is so fucking cool, y'all. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hey, buddy. Hey, bud. Hi. Hi, bunny rabbit. Oh my god. Okay. So, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wowie, wow, wow. I don't even know what to say. This is amazing. Oh, I just ran into fake Tyler and Alex. This is totally their scene, so I knew I would bump into them here. And they told me that this is the 3rd year that they've been doing this convention, so I don't have to feel too bad that I've never come here before. And apparently this is like the best fucking year so far, which makes a lot of sense to me because this shit is insane. This is fucking rad, man. People put a lot of work into this. People put a lot of work into their costumes, and it shows. And this is just so much fun. Everyone here is like, there's such a great fucking vibe in the air, and everyone's in a great mood, and there's just so much like oh my god. Thanks guys, I appreciate it. Appreciate it. I'm getting traumatized out here. As you can see, there's just such a great fucking vibe in the air. Everyone wants to be here. Everyone's in a great mood. Like, you bump into somebody on accident and they're like, oh dude, I'm so fucking sorry. And it's like, no dude, I'm fucking sorry, it's okay. Like, this is just, this is so, these are my people. Everybody here, we're all, like, you can tell we all belong together. This is just how it goes. So, it is like snacky time. We've been here for a few hours. We've been having a ton of fun so far, and we left the main floor to come up here, and we're gonna get a little bit of a snack, and then I think that we're gonna get in line for a Hocus Pocus panel, and I don't know, man. We'll see like what happens after that. Supposedly Thora Birch is supposed to be here. It should be good. I'm like just so overwhelmed. I want to do everything. It's okay. I want to do everything. I want to see everything. I want to see everybody. I want to take pictures with everybody. But this is awesome. So I'm gonna go upstairs. I'm gonna get in line, and let's see what else is out here. It's pizza time. We found pizza. We're sitting down. We're waiting for Hocus Pocus.
We're turning southern.
We're turning southern. It's that swamp we went through, that Blue Bayou swamp.
That's true. That's true.
And now we're gonna eat pizza. A real monster! You look amazing!
Thank you.
You are so welcome.
Thank you, guys.
I think that's the raddest shit I've seen today. Enjoy! Enjoy! Oh my god.
It's alright, he'll be back.
Really?
I put a spell on you, and now you're mine.
Yes.
You can't stop the things I do. I am alive. It's been 300 years, right down to the day. Now the witch is back, and there's hell to pay. I put a spell on you, and now hello, Midsummer scream! What's your spell on you? And it was strong. And if you don't believe, you better get superstitious. Ask my sisters. She's vicious. I say into pie, up and baby, up and down. I say into pie, up and baby, up and down. In Hamakoriyama, in Hamakoriyama. Hey, I say I'm one.
Celebrating 25 years of Hocus Pocus, Jeff DePauli.
Story you told your daughters to a screenplay you were working on with Mick, and how did Mick get involved exactly?
And Mick can answer a part of that as well, but Mick and I had knew each other from Steven Spielberg had introduced us. We were both in our 20s, and Mick was story editor on Amazing Stories, which is a great show, on Hocus Pocus. I mean, we became friends at Amblin, Steven's company, and we both had lots of dreams and ideas and loved things that go.
Well, it wasn't quite as slapstick. There was humor in it. It was a darker humor, but originally it was also about 12-year-olds rather than 16-year-olds, because I think Halloween is much more potent to your maturation at 12 than it is at 16 when you're just stealing the candy from your sister. But there was humor in it, but it wasn't as slapsticky and as Disney-esque. But the people at Disney felt, well, 16-year-olds aren't going to buy tickets to see a movie about 12-year-olds. So they made a decision after I had left the project. There were 11 other writers on after I had written the first couple of drafts.
And how much of that final script is yours? Like, do you see a lot of what you put in there?
Enough to give me 3 credits in the opening.
That's what's up, my guy.
Of this night, Mick, what's your favorite change that another writer brought to it?
Well, I put a spell on you. That wasn't in the script, and it was really freaking great.
Oh, that's awesome.
Now, David,
I think that chemistry transcended, and even to this day, I had great memories of hanging out with them on the set. So it was just wound up being pretty fortuitous, I guess.
That's awesome.
Was a cool idea, and I didn't give it any thought beyond that, or was not even aware that that was something that was not particularly popular at the moment.
Yeah, I remember you would think that if this type of instance were occurring now in today's world, everyone would be hearing about it because everyone would be self-congratulating themselves through the yazoo about how we brought you female characters. And but at the time, it wasn't even a thought. It was a good story, and we just did it, and that was it. And there wasn't any movement to support empowerment or anything like that. It was just, it seemed like a sound business plan, David.
And how much better to live in a world where you don't have to think about that stuff.
Yeah, that's
Exactly. Earlier, I have got to say this. We'd go to the dailies, and they were so beautiful and so wonderful, and she was amazing. I mean, there were audible gasps in the screening room because she was so little, and she was so precocious.
Oh, yay, Danny!
Happy kid on that side.
But Thor knew every person's line in the entire script. No one else could care, but Thor knew every person's line. When someone was off, it was
Yeah, Beth didn't like that too much.
Did you ever?
Yeah, her costume design did part of that.
Those costumes have really become iconic.
Yeah. Yes.
Are there any in the house today?
Yeah,
I saw
most
some. Stand up with your dress.
Yeah, there she is. Oh my God, she's
In the back there. The lights just came on and I saw how many of you there are, and it's more than I realized.
And we love you for on Willie. Maybe it was about, I don't know, a couple years after the film, 2 years or maybe less, I don't remember, Tony, but I came home one day, and I wear glasses and can't see very well without them, and I came home, and standing on my side yard was a giant guy staring in at me, and it terrified me. I had my glasses on, and I'm screaming, "Who are you? What do you want? Who are you? What do you want?" And what Tony had done as a surprise, and he's a prankster anyway. He had made a 6-foot Billy Butcherson and put it in my yard. And screaming, having this argument, a static thing. Until my wife said, it's not real, it's Billy. But it was backlit, and I truly was scared to death.
It's all the real pieces. It's when Billy loses his head.
Like
and his head
I
rolls
wrote
away.
that part.
We kept
I wrote that.
We had Doug Jones's gloves. Mary Bell had given me a costume to display, and we built this display. And one day, it's like I feel like we don't get as much mileage out of it as we should. And I think David would appreciate it more. And I went and I actually put it facing his side door first, into the window, and I rang the doorbell and I ran away. And nobody answered the door.
% on Rotten Tomatoes. I mean, a horrible number. And yet,
Still like that?
about 3 or 4 years later, it started being seen on the Disney Channel, and something began to happen, something wonderful, and our daughter's friends would begin to quote complete passages from the film. And I was shocked by that. And people would come up to me and say, I love that movie. And there weren't a lot of people that saw it. We kind of limped to first base. We got on base, but it wasn't any kind of box office. And it was just the film, it was I think my 3rd or 4th film, and it was the one that was just the failure and the one that hurt the most. And then something began to happen that just has grown for over those really 22 years. It's just blossomed into something all over the world. I mean, in countries all over the world. That it's so staggering and brings me to tears when I read about that or see that or receive letters from people.
I think a lot of credit has to actually go to even Disney and the Disney Channel for not letting it go, not dropping it, not trying to discard it like an unwanted pair of pants or something. And they kept playing it and playing it and playing it, and that provided the opportunity for the audience to grow, and it did. It took off, and that's a great. It doesn't always go that way.
I mean, I think at that point there was not a lot of programming for Halloween.
Yeah, exactly.
And I mean,
all this airtime. What are we gonna play?
Especially in the Disney Channel.
And weirdly, something just gelled as a result of that. And when they saw those numbers begin to build, because it's still the most on the Disney Channel, it is still the most viewed of any movie, beating Harry Potter, E.T.
Yes!
The numbers are so good, thanks to all of you. Myself, that I really understood. It's the black and orange and the smell of candy corn that was in me that I loved so much. And so I just believed in it. And when I read in Wall Street Journal, which was not something I usually looked at, but I saw an article on Halloween that it was almost $1 billion. And I said it to them, that number made sense to them. I don't know if they cared for the story or anything else, but I think they saw that number. And today, as you're seeing here today, Halloween is a $10 billion industry that grows and grows and grows.
There's a lot of people out there that like to let their freak flag fly, and I think that's really what it's all about.
Wow. That was amazing. I just learned so much right now about Hocus Pocus that I never knew before. And Thora Birch is fucking adorable. All those people were really cool. That was really fun panel to be a part of. I'm really glad that they did that here. I've really only been to panels like at D23, I feel like, and this was just a whole completely different vibe, and I don't know, that was just really, that was fun. That was, I'm so glad I did that. I'm so glad I came here. I have to once again give a huge thank you to Amanda. She is the reason that I am here. This was amazing, and I am officially a fan of Midsummer Scream for life. I plan on coming back, definitely coming back. This is so awesome. God, this is so cool. I'm gonna mosey on out. and just check a few things, make sure I didn't miss anything. But I think that I'm done for today. I am exhausted, and this was a very, very overwhelming convention, but it was all overwhelming with love. So I hope you guys had fun with me today. This was kind of out of the blue. So I wasn't fully prepped for how amazing it was gonna be, but I don't care because I still had fun. I hope you guys had fun with me. Halloween's here, y'all. So let me know what you think. Let me know if you've been to this convention before. Let me know what your favorite thing that you saw today. And please don't ever forget that if nobody loves you, Romey loves you. Bye, babes.